So I'm from Arizona and I have this problem. So my boyfriend, he was trying to, buy alcohol. And, this Walgreens has been really weird with me and him lately. It's like, when he's buying alcohol and I'm with him, they make me show my ID. I'm not the one buying alcohol. He's the one that's buying alcohol. So it makes sense for him to get carded. But at the same time, they want to card me, but I'm not buying the alcohol. And so, you know, I thought the law was that they were allowed to card you, when you're buying alcohol. And first of all, they're not even selling liquor, so it's kind of like, okay, like, what's the big deal here? I understand that, they don't want kids to drink and all that, but they've seen me a few times. And I've also like shown them my ID before, and honestly, I'm just sick of it because again, I'm not buying alcohol. And so, anyways, we go to the store today, and I decided to go out. I was like, no, I'm not gonna pull out my ID for alcohol I'm not buying. And plus, he got in line, I wasn't in line, and they're like to him, and I could hear them. I was like, they were all like, no, we need to see her ID because you guys came together. It's like, first of all, Walgreens is not a fucking liquor store, okay? And number two, stop fucking telling me to get my ID out when I'm not the one fucking buy the alcohol. And it's kind of like, these types of people really need to fucking stop. It's kind of like, what if there's a parent that has little kids? You're not gonna make them show that they have their IDs and all that. Like, like to the point where like it's getting too much. Like I don't want to have to be carded for alcohol I'm not fucking buying. And Walgreens is not a fucking liquor store. It's only a store that sells beer and wine. It's not like where I'm going to the fucking bar. And I've gotten carded a few times at the bar, which that makes sense. But at the grocery store where I'm not, or like a fucking, drugstore at like pharmacy store or whatever at fucking Walgreens. No, that is not acceptable. I am so sick and tired of these things that it's getting too fucking much.